What's up, doll collectors, hobbyists, fabsome besties? I'm Toya, an adult doll collector. Welcome to my miniverse. I have not cleared the table from my last video because there are so many questions in the comments. From our doll haul with Barbie and Hey Bestie. Toya, do Venus's earrings come out? Let me grab her. I already put her on display. Let's see, do the earrings come out? Yes they do. And the tennis ball can be removed from the racket. Can the counter be removed from the playset? If you look underneath, you'll see that it's attached with screws. So I think you could possibly remove it, but it wasn't designed to be removed, so it's going to take a little work. And it looks like the floor will have like a little recess if you're able to, so you'll have to cover that up if it works. There was some interest in using this playset with Nindroids. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong, but I think I have one around here, so I'll be right back. Found it. He's looking a little underscale. I do have one that I rebodied using a Good Smile body. I gave her a calico critter dress, which is a little large, but we're not going to talk about that. She does seem a little taller, but is still short for the counter, but is a good height for the short walls. Can Hey Besties and Barbie Extra Mini share clothes? They are about the same height. I think the Hey Bestie's neck is slightly shorter, and the Hey Bestie has slightly longer legs. But this dress was kind of an easy fit. Here's the Hey Bestie dress on a Barbie Extra Mini. It was an easy fit. She has a little room. Here's another Barbie Extra Mini outfit and a Hey Bestie outfit. So I'm thinking, yeah, we have some possibilities here to swap clothes. Right now, they're both wearing Chelsea bathing suits. We can see that they have similar articulation, but Barbie Extra Mini has a wider range of motion at the elbow. They seem pretty similar at the knee. Hey Bestie is more flexible at the hip and has a more detailed hand. So they're pretty similar, but they have a few differences. Can we see a Labubu in the cafe? Here's the cafe, and here's a Labubu wearing Elite Doll World fashion. They're a little tall for the walls, but you could probably get away with it since Hey Bestie is also too tall. Toya, I was waiting for you to say, off with their heads. Sorry, Lizzie Hearts fans. Why didn't I swap a Hey Bestie and a Chelsea during the video? A Hey Bestie has a much thinner neck than a Chelsea doll, so I wasn't sure if it would work, and I thought with excessive pulling we might break the Hey Bestie doll. And I used Zoe dolls from Five Below to give my Chelsea dolls articulation. We showed it in this video 2 years ago. They were $5, but I'm not sure where prices are now. And they have more articulation because they have a wrist joint. I've been able to find 3 skin tones. They are a little shiny, but even though Zoe dolls are girls, like Creatable World, we can use them for the boys too. With all that being said, since there were so many requests for a head swap, we're gonna give it a try. I picked up Mia and Zoe. Zoe. For our little experiment. I'll take the risk, so you don't have to. This set was $14.97. They have a pajama party theme. We get 2 dolls in pajamas. One has a headband, and the other has a sleeping mask that can fit a Barbie. One has house shoes with bows, and the other has bunnies. I like that the pajama pants feel like pajama pants, and the t-shirt feels like a nice comfy t-shirt. They are 2 separate pieces, and the shirts Velcro in the back. Their hair is really soft, and my only complaint is that they didn't both come with sleeping mask, because there is a nighty-night bunk bed that I was able to pick up for about $13 and some change. Standing about 6 3/4 inches tall, it's a pearly purple with glitter pink, has a removable pink ladder, drawers that open, pillows that are actually made of fabric. There are sculpted plastic mattresses. We get a cut piece of faux fur. It does have some light shedding. We can use them as covers on the bed, and the dolls can lay fully stretched out. In case you were wondering, here's a Labubu, a Chelsea doll, and a Nindroid. But back to swapping heads. Finding a match is a little bit of a challenge, but we're going to go ahead and swap these 2 for the experiment. The Hey Bestie head is kind of firm. Let's place the dolls in a plastic bag, then into a cup of hot water until the head softens and can be easily removed. That's a tiny neck peg. Let's add the Chelsea head, which is totally not a secure fit. Let's try our Barbie clothes hanger trick, where we use the little circle that comes with the hangers from Barbie fashion packs. I just open the back of the hanger without hurting myself. There we go. Let's cut off the circle, trim it to make it round, then cut a line to the center so we can place it onto the little neck peg. Once on, I reheated the Chelsea head so it was flexible, and now we're gonna just put it onto the body. A little bit of elbow grease here. Okay. That was so dramatic. Okay, we can just squeeze the doll's head and there we go. It's not that difficult. Hey, look at that. The match is not too bad. With this method, it does look like the doll has a shorter neck, and if I'm not careful, it can go all the way down. But it is staying on, and we just might have to adjust from time to time. Here's our Chelsea Hey Bestie hybrid in the cafe. With a Chelsea head, the doll is slightly shorter, but looks to be about the same height as a Chelsea doll. If you like the swap, these two could probably be a match. But the Hey Besties seem to have slightly cooler skin tones, so you might want to take your Chelsea to the store to try to find a match. And yes, I bought 2 sets of dolls just in case this went horribly wrong. Customize at your own risk. I want to try something, but I'm not sure how it's gonna go. I bought this mirror at Five Below a while back. It looks like frosting going all the way around with cherries. We can hang it on a wall or set it on a table. I've seen a lot of people use mirrors to create like a pond vibe. So that's what I'm hoping to do with this. Let's paint it green. I'm just using a little acrylic paint. Now we're gonna let this dry. I'm not sure how this is going to look, but while we wait, let's cut a few lily pads out of cardstock by making a round shape. I'm making sure the edges are a little wobbly. Let's cut out a little slice. I use my dotting tool to make a few lines for a little texture. After making a few, let's check on the mirror. Maybe we can glue some fake moss around it. I bought this on clearance at Michael's. It's a mess, but it might work. I'm taking small pieces and removing some of the backing, then gluing them onto the frame. This is a little messy. The faux moss does shed, but I think I'm getting the look that I want. I take a few artificial plants and glue them on. It's kind of like a little fairy pond. I tap the faux moss with a little Mod Podge to try to reduce some of the shedding. Then let's add a little Mod Podge around the edge on the mirror. I brushed our lily pads with a little Mod Podge, then glue them onto the mirror. I grabbed a couple artificial flowers and I'm just gonna glue them on a couple of the lily pads. Now we just have to wait a minute and allow the glue to dry. So we might as well swap another head or two. Because even though I like Barbie Dream Besties as big sisters to Hey Besties, I really like the Barbie head on a Barbie Dream Bestie body. So I was thinking we could do a little head swap with these two. This Renee has tinsel, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I am a fan of Barbie Fashionista number 214. So I warmed their heads so they could be removed. Then place the Barbie head on the Barbie Dream Bestie body to give Renee a new look, and she still has a little streak in her hair. The color match looks pretty close, but might be off just a little. But I like a smaller head on the Bestie body, and now all the clothes are sure to fit. Fashionista 56 Style So Sweet looks like a similar skin tone to Teresa, so let's make the swap to get a curvy petite Barbie. For the Brooklyn doll, I found Barbie Fashionista 105 in a small toy store for like $9. She was 50% off. She looks like a good match. I think she will be a nice addition to our group. Even though this doll already has a Barbie head, I think I want to use this one. Yeah, I like that. I was only going to do those 4 for right now, but I looked over at Zia, you know, her, and she looked like a perfect match for Aaliyah. Currently, my Aaliyah isn't a perfect match for the Made to Move body that I have her on, so let's try her out as a Barbie Dream Bestie. Maybe it's not perfect, but it's very close. Of course, you could always keep Aaliyah on her factory body, but Barbie Dream Besties can fit some rainbow high clothes. Their calves are a little thicker, so some items like jeans might be a snug fit, and getting their hands through some of the shirts could be a challenge, but you could just use a plastic bag. So let's get her dressed in a rainbow high outfit. I've always loved Georgia Bloom's look. I was able to get everything on without needing any Velcro extensions. The peach top, however, is a little snug but doable. Y'all, I am kinda loving this Barbie Dream Bestie Rainbow High combo. Let's get you dressed. This is a sweet little summer vibe. For you, let's go blue. And for our last little hybrid, let's try pink. Oh my goodness, I'm loving these little hybrids so much. And our pond is now dry, so we can set up the dolls to take a little photo. And if we angle it just right, we can see the reflection in the water. And since it has a hook on the back, we can hang it on the wall when not in use. I guess you could say today was pretty random, but I hope we answered most of your questions. We did a little crafting and swapped a few heads. Thank you for joining us for another random doll stuff video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram and YouTube at MyFroggyStuff and Bella of MyFroggyStuff on Instagram. And we will see you next time. Bye!